I can't make it up. I'm at dinner last night. I'm not going to go into deep. I don't really know. How about that?
Right.
One thing I don't know is that my sister never tells me her personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the?
How do you manage that between your bro and your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that. Well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. So a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like I'm the godfather. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit. What I can't do is stop.
Like, she talks about it all the time. Like, she's like, I'm going to wear this. And my next birthday, we're going to wear the same thing. I'm like, bro, she's not coming.
In a recent interview, Papoose chastised Fat Joe for his involvement in the ongoing drama between him and Remy Ma. Although he didn't want to pick sides publicly, he was clearly on Remy's side. Papoose even advised Fat Joe to ignore his family and keep his distance. For the past few weeks, he and Remy have been dragging each other across social media. Initially, it appeared that Remy was the one stirring the trouble. The drama escalated after Remy allegedly discovered Papoose sleeping with his phone in his hand while talking to his new girlfriend, Clarissa Shields, a professional boxer. Clarissa then disclosed additional receipts showing the poor treatment she had been receiving from Papoose and his new partner. After she and Papoose started teasing each other, Remy reportedly took screenshots of their texts. Clarissa claimed that Papoose dozed off while talking to her on the phone in her house. She added that when he heard her voice, he became upset and refused to leave. Clarissa texted Papoose asking him to take accountability. Their relationship seemed serious, as she expected basic gestures like him informing her that he made it home safely or chatting after a long day, especially since he had previously been married. In an Instagram post, Remy stated that Clarissa and her publicity team were putting out fake stories daily to make her look bad. She accused Clarissa of defaming her in the press and urged Papoose to halt the narrative. However, Papoose insisted that staying silent was the best option. Clarissa described feeling worn out by the situation. She claimed Papoose would never date her since he considered her unattractive, yet he continued to involve her in the drama. She also expressed concern about the upcoming documentary about herself, saying that being labeled a spouse snatcher would harm her image. Clarissa texted Papoose urging him to address the situation quickly before her PR staff discovered the messages. She admitted feeling conflicted, writing that she wanted gifts, flowers and some alone time, but also felt stupid for being emotional. The conflict intensified when Remy directly confronted Clarissa, accusing her of manipulating Papoose. Remy reportedly captured snapshots of Clarissa's discussions with Papoose, claiming he had held her down and written her poetry while she was away. Backstory reveals that Remy had known Papoose since her 2008 arrest. At one point, he allegedly tried to sabotage her using another woman, even attempting to get her arrested. The relationship between Remy and Papoose had been complicated, as they married over the phone in 2015 while she was incarcerated, later reaffirming their vows and becoming one of hip-hop's most prominent couples. While Papoose and Remy aired their disagreements publicly, Clarissa's involvement added further tension, fueling the ongoing social media drama. Remy Ma took to her Instagram stories to address Clarissa Shields, commenting on the absurdity of someone juggling multiple relationships while creating conflict with others. She questioned why Clarissa was tagging her if she wasn't the only one involved and criticized Papoose for thinking of himself.
I'm not going to go into deep. I don't really know. How about that?
Right.
One thing I don't know is that my sister never tells me her personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the?
How do you manage that between your bro and your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that. Well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. So a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like I'm the godfather.
Mm-hmm.
These people passed away. I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Self as the prize, a taker rather than a giver. Remy emphasized that she is a principled woman, loyal in relationships just as she had been in marriage, and not an adversary. She expressed that she's genuinely happy and successful, which is likely why Clarissa felt threatened. Remy also called out Clarissa for looking foolish, despite claiming otherwise. While Remy wasn't holding back, some felt she overstepped by suggesting Clarissa wouldn't dare challenge her physically, despite Clarissa being an accomplished boxer. Remy also mentioned Papoose allegedly fabricating a story about knocking someone out, specifically Easy the Block Captain, her new boyfriend. According to Remy, Easy was part of a new rap initiative she started, which made Papoose jealous as she appeared to prioritize him over Papoose. After a conflict between Papoose and Easy, Remy claimed Papoose tried to pull a dirty trick online, attempting to extort money and publicly discuss private matters. Remy alleged that Papoose even sent texts to Easy suggesting he had hired someone to set him up. She condemned this behavior as petty and dangerous, potentially putting her life at risk. Once the drama escalated, Papoose reportedly turned the narrative around, painting Remy as the toxic one, accusing her of being a bad mother and unfaithful. He claimed she acted like a narcissistic victim, manipulating social media for attention instead of resolving their issues responsibly. Papoose denied trying to get anyone arrested, insisting that Remy was fabricating messages to justify cheating and false accusations. Papoose also addressed claims regarding a Christmas incident, asserting that Remy lied about events surrounding him, their daughter, and her new partner. He said that Remy attempted to manipulate public perception, asking him to fabricate stories to make her appear right while he maintained the truth. He accused her of using their child, social media, and family connections to pressure him and preserve her image. He framed her actions as narcissistic, deceitful, and manipulative, claiming she tried to isolate him from loved ones to maintain control. Ultimately, Remy accused Papoose of deceit, manipulation, and emotional games, highlighting his attempts to dominate the narrative, create conflicts, and manipulate those around him. She painted a picture of ongoing tension, with both parties entangled in a cycle of accusations, public exposure, and personal vendettas. She emphasized that her daughter, who adores her, and all of her loved ones know she takes excellent care of her family. She highlighted that she is a devoted mother and warned against portraying her as someone who tolerated the falsehoods spread about her, despite having supported Papoose in the past. She also pointed out how he had deliberately alienated and made uncomfortable numerous family members and friends. Fat Joe, who has grown close to her daughter and serves as a big brother figure, weighed in during a recent interview. He explained that his admiration for Papoose, also known as Capo, came from his long history with Remy. Despite their close bond, Remy even considers Fat Joe her baby's godfather. He admitted he couldn't fully take sides, not wanting to interfere in their personal affairs. However, it was clear that he leaned towards speaking critically of Papoose. In recent weeks, the drama between Remy Ma and Papoose has escalated to levels that seem almost cinematic, blending social media revelations, past grievances, and present conflicts into a tangled web. At the center of this storm is Papoose, whose dissatisfaction with his personal life, including his weight and image, reportedly drove him to voice his concerns to Fat Joe during a private conversation. On the surface, it might have seemed like a simple discussion among colleagues and friends, but the subtext ran much deeper. Fat Joe, a longtime associate and confidant of Remy Ma, reportedly carried some lingering resentment toward Papoose. This wasn't just casual annoyance. According to multiple accounts, Fat Joe's disapproval stems from the way Papoose allegedly mistreated Remy over the years. In private interviews, Fat Joe has been careful about how much he reveals, but his words often hint at frustration with Papoose's behavior. When Papoose opened up to him about his grievances, Fat Joe's response was far from sympathetic. Meanwhile, Remy Ma has been unafraid to take to Instagram to story. She publicly detailed experiences of alleged gaslighting and occasional mistreatment by Papoose over the years. Her Instagram stories painted a picture of ongoing tension, including confrontations that escalated to the point where authorities had to intervene. One particular instance involved a heated argument in a garage, during which workers reportedly called the police to de-escalate the situation. Social media has become the primary arena for this ongoing conflict. Remy Ma has used her platform not just to share moments from her career but also to chronicle what she describes as Papoose's manipulative behavior. Videos and audio clips shared online show that disputes between the couple were anything but private. Fans have been able to witness snippets of arguments, financial disputes, and personal grievances unfold almost in real time. One example cited by Remy involved a pool renovation that was never completed, an incident that became a point of tension during another altercation. The combination of personal grievances and public exposure created a volatile environment where every post, video, and story had the potential to ignite further conflict. In this way, social media doesn't just document the drama, it amplifies it, giving fans and onlookers the sense of immediacy and intensity that few personal disputes ever achieve. Fat Joe's position in this saga is particularly interesting. As someone who has close ties to both Remy Ma and Papoose, he occupies a delicate middle ground. On one hand, he has a history with Remy Ma that includes professional collaborations and a personal bond. He is considered her baby's godfather and has often been a supportive figure in her life. On the other hand, he is also a friend and associate of Papoose, making neutrality difficult. In a recent interview, Fat Joe admitted that he tried to remain impartial and avoid taking sides publicly. Despite this, his words often reflected subtle criticism of Papoose, particularly in relation to the way he treated Remy. Fat Joe acknowledged that he admired Papoose in the past but suggested that the rapper's current actions were problematic. Many fans interpreted this as Fat Joe leaning toward Remy's perspective, even as he tried to maintain a veneer of neutrality. The accusations flying between Remy Ma and Papoose are intense and highly personal. Remy has accused Papoose of manipulation and deceit over an extended period, including instances of gaslighting and controlling behavior. Papoose, for his part, has denied many of the allegations while also painting Remy as reactive and sometimes unfair in her public responses. One of the most notable points of contention involved claims that Papoose had fabricated stories about physical altercations. According to Remy, these stories were designed to paint her in a negative light while absolving him of responsibility. Papoose countered by accusing Remy of narcissistic behavior and using social media to manipulate public perception. The back and forth between the two has been relentless, with each side presenting evidence, screenshots, and testimonials to support their version of events. Underlying the personal drama is a complex web of social dynamics and interpersonal relationships. Figures like Fat Joe, who have long-standing ties to both parties, play a significant role in shaping public perception. Family members, friends, and professional associates often become collateral in these conflicts, caught between loyalty, personal beliefs, and public scrutiny. Remy Ma has openly criticized Papoose for alienating family and friends, portraying him as someone who undermines relationships to maintain control. Papoose, in turn, has accused Remy of attempting to manipulate social situations for her advantage, including using their child and social media as leverage. The result is a high-stakes environment where every interaction, whether private or public, carries weight and potential consequences. Fans and media outlets have been quick to react to the ongoing dispute. Social media users have debated which party is at fault, often taking sides based on limited information or personal bias. Headlines highlighting toxic behavior or manipulation have fueled the narrative, further polarizing the conversation. Clips of arguments, screenshots of texts, and Instagram stories have become primary sources for online discussion, giving outsiders a front-row seat to what was once private marital conflict. Many fans have expressed frustration with the public nature of the feud, arguing that airing grievances in such a visible way only intensifies the problem. Others defend both Remy and Papoose, citing the pressures of fame, scrutiny, and public expectation as contributing factors to the volatility of their relationship. When evaluating this drama, it's important to consider the long history of both parties, the impact of social media, and the complex interpersonal dynamics at play. Neither Remy Ma nor Papoose exists in isolation. Their actions affect family, friends, colleagues, and fans alike. While some behavior may appear extreme or overblown, it is rooted in real experiences, emotions, and long-standing grievances. The involvement of third parties, including Fat Joe, adds layers of nuance. His attempts to remain neutral highlight the difficulty of maintaining objectivity when personal relationships intersect with professional and public responsibilities. The entire saga serves as a cautionary tale about the interplay of fame, social media, and personal accountability.